Hi everyone. I was asked yesterday afternoon, what's different about YTI? What is it that makes YTI great? I think I've distilled it to three things. First, we all know our mission. I won't restate it this time, but it's very real. We're not a school. We're about preparing people for employment the day after they graduate. We don't have a language of education in our organization. Our language is the language of employability. That's critical to our success. It makes us different in every respect, especially when compared to traditional post-secondary education or local community colleges. This is about getting a job. And everybody in this organization that I've met not only knows it intellectually, but the vast majority feel it in their heart. It brings tears to their eyes. Second, we hold ourselves in pursuit of that mission to a higher standard. And I'm not bragging. I sit with the team reviewing our results, and most often the accreditor standard or the regulatory standard for what defines good performance is irrelevant. We define that performance for ourselves at the very highest levels, and we hold ourselves consistently to that standard. Third, of all of the organizations that I've ever had the good fortune to work with, the teamwork at YTI it's just excellent. Most organizations are characterized by silos, and we're talking today about the functions of the organization. The education team, graduate employment team, the admissions team, the student services team. And we kind of think of ourselves in those vertical teams, but we all know in our heart that the true team is the team that the student sees when they look out from their perspective. And that, I think, is where we've worked very hard to be very good and have become very successful. Not to say that we can't get better. We have to get better. We have to continue to understand that every problem is everyone's problem and not just the problem within which the function seems to suggest. That teamwork, I think, is what makes it really great. Great competitively, and a great place to work, at least for me. The best place I've ever had the opportunity to work.
What we do at YTI is we help change people's lives. And we do that through helping them obtain skills that are going to allow them to have a rewarding career and gain employment and enjoy what they're doing.
A lot of them are afraid to make that first step. So we help them make the first step to come in and see us, and then from that point determine what their interests are, their passions, show them what the opportunities are, and hope that they get excited about it and want to change their life.
Walking around the school on the initial tour, I got to talk to a few instructors, and that helped ease me into it a little bit more of being like, okay, this really is for me. This is exactly what I want to do.
A lot of students need assistance when they're coming to school and they don't really know who to turn to get that. So I try and be that support system for them, whether it's myself that can help them or someone in financial aid. And I try to see it through to the end because I believe that that's the way that you make relationships. You build trust with the student, you help them out so that they come back to you.
Anything that you can think of, there's someone here to help you.
All the instructors always came together to help. It didn't matter if they were teaching that class or not. If you had a question, they were more than happy to help you. So it wasn't hard to find help. I can't say there was ever a time I was stuck and couldn't get help to get past something.
As instructors, we help students succeed. We give them the tools, we give them the training, and help them so that when they do walk out of here, they have those abilities, those skills, or the confidence to do a job.
I bring my nursing skills into it to help them understand that they're making a difference in somebody's life. So I want to train them to be the best that they can be.
With student services, it's a matter of making sure that they have all the support systems in order. We don't just let them go. We follow them through. We become their mentors.
And encouraging them along the way, supporting them, challenging them sometimes, kicking them in the backside if we have to, but also coaching them and setting up those expectations that here's what we want out of you and helping them get there.
Because I mean, we do have to hold people accountable all the way through. If you do it in a kind manner, you do it in a professional manner, that in turn reflects in long-term student satisfaction.
We coach them, we prepare resumes and how to interview and all of those kind of things, but it's the little things. When we talk about support, student support, it's sometimes just more than getting them through the classes, it's the little things.
I love graduation. I wouldn't miss it for the world. It's exciting, it's a very emotional time. It's especially emotional when you've seen the students start school, you've seen them go through every peak and valley, and then finish school, watch them walk across the stage, shake their hands, is probably the most rewarding part of what I do as a campus president.
Yeah, when their names are called and when they're telling stories about some of the students, it's like, wow, I remember that person a couple years ago and their life was just sometimes in shambles, honestly, the things that they come from, and it's really rewarding. That's what it's all about.
But it's still not the end. The end is once they sit in that desk for the first day of their career.
We always say we have two customers, but our students and our employers. So not only are we assisting students with finding gainful employment, we're actually assisting the community in finding employees that are trained and ready to go to work and want to be there.
We've had successful graduates coming back in stating, this is where I'm at now, this is what I'm making, and now my children also want to attend school when they graduate from their high school. So the success is happening on an individual level, to a family level, to a community level. It's empowering. It's not just a school.
My name is Robert Sanders. I was part of the CSS program at YTI York.
My name is Keisha Otto. I went for business administration and I graduated in May 2011.
As we started going through YTI, we kind of came up with the idea that what we would want to do as the end result of going to YTI was start a business.
And we are the owners of Data Life Labs.
At Data Life Labs, we do a lot of the major computer repairs that other companies can't fix or try to fix for outrageous prices. We also specialize in data recovery. We are one of 3 only data recovery companies in the central and eastern Pennsylvania area. I definitely ended up with way more than I expected to get out of it. So I have a lot to thank to YTI for where I'm at now.
We are YTI.
We are dedicated.
We make an impact.
We change lives.
We are sincere.
We sacrifice.
We teach.
We are committed.
We will rock you.
We are the answer.
We are YTI, and this is our mission.
I'm the first one out of my family to actually get a college degree, and my parents kind of never thought that I would get to that point in my life, but I've grown into the woman I am today, and they were just so proud, and that made me feel really good.